You're live. Okay, y'all. You know me. I'm still trying to figure this out. So I'm figuring it out here. Um, I'm going live and I give you a chance to get in. You know how I am. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm learning. I'm learning. So it's been a while since I went live, and I'm going live today. And I just want y'all to know that I got a new channel, and my new channel is Politics and Tea. So I'm talking politics now, not, and so I'm not going to do readings, which I will do that most likely tomorrow or later on today. But I'm working this out here, so we're going to talk some politics. There's a lot of politics that's going on, and so I'm gonna give people a chance to get in. And don't y'all get all emotional. Just open, keep an open mind. I'm not here to change nobody's mind, nobody's opinion. I'm just giving you what I see, my opinion, a little research that has been done here. So that's what's going on here. So we just seeing we trying to figure this puzzle out that's here. So we trying to figure it out. And it's a puzzle. It's a lot of stuff going on here, y'all. So we're trying to see what we can do. And again, hello. Okay, hello, chat room. Y'all know I'm new to this, and I'll work it through. We'll see what's going on here. Okay, so trying to wait till we get some more people. There's a lot going on here. And so everybody, we can agree to disagree, as they say, but let's be civil. We don't have to beat each other up because we have different opinions here. So don't turn into the werewolf. Keep it calm. Just we seeing what's going on here. We dealing with something here that we've never really looked at. It's layers and layers, and so we're trying to pull these layers back to see what's going on. Okay, so they're talking about impeachment. That's not going to happen. So I don't, I'm not seeing it happen from the research that I'm seeing here. I just don't see that happening. They inquiring about it, but it's really, I'm not seeing it happen. What I do see here is that there is a lot that's going on. I mean, it's just chaos, chaos, chaos. But you got to remember, that's what our mind is chaos. Your mind is constantly thinking, constantly, continuing. It don't stop. So we got to learn how to deal with chaos. We can't run from it. We have to learn how to understand it as much as we can and deal with it also. So what is going on here? The main thing that this week, every week is something different. So this week is dealing with the uranium situation. And I do have another channel. It's called Politics and Tea with Beverly D. So I'm going to put all of my politics things over there. So I just want to let you know I'm feeling my way through this. So with the Ukraine, I said in my other video I did that was money laundering. That's what they used Ukraine for. It was used for money laundering. It was also used for it was a lot of corruption that was going on there. So you dealing with a lot of stuff that's here. Okay, and it's not only money laundering, it was also arms dealers. Now it's not just Biden. Biden's son, that's all over the place. So that he was part of this gas company and all of that. That's money laundering. Then, but what hasn't, I haven't heard a lot of things been talking about is Nancy Pelosi's son. He is an executive on a gas company, not in Ukraine, not the one that Biden's son. This is another one that's in Ukraine too. Her son is an executive or on the board. So these is things that, because you're not going to get it from the media. The media is part of it. So they're not going to tell you what is really going on. It's going to be up to us to really dig behind the scenes, under the scenes, however you want to say, and find out what is really going on. So Nancy Pelosi's son is involved. Look how these people have their children. It's all involved here. Adam Schiff is involved. He's involved in it. He's involved. Him and Nancy is all connected with the arms dealership. So with the weapons and things. When this stuff starts just peeling that onion, and when you start peeling it, you're going to tear up, because it's a lot that's going on. And the Trump administration is letting it out little bit by little bit. They just not going to just give it all, because they using it. They had their strategy, but it's a lot and when you see that's going on there. Also, you got Nancy, you got Schiff, you got Biden, and don't forget Obama. He's in it too. He was the CEO of the corporation, of the company, while all of this was going on. So don't think that he didn't know what was going on either. So all of them are involved, and all of this is going to come out. And so what we're witnessing here is it's not even a Republican and a Democrat fight that's going on. It's even bigger than that. Because you have here, this is a coup. We're witnessing a civil war. We are witnessing a coup that is going on here. Now, the Democratic Party and some of the Republican Party has been infiltrated. They have been taken over. And they have been taken over by what we used to call back in my day the Communist Party, the Nazis. They calling this socialism now. Different name, same person. So it has been infiltrated. This didn't just start. This has been going on for a while here. And so what Trump is doing is that he's revealing, he's showing everything. And now that's his purpose here. Also, he has his agenda. He's not squeaky clean either, but we got to just look at the big picture and look at what's going on behind the scenes. And so I feel more honesty coming from Trump than I do the deep state, these people that has infiltrated our country and are looking to take over. And so their whole thing is to take over now, and Trump is there. Him and his group is there to stop it, to interfere with that takeover, which has been going on for a while. I'm seeing here also, and I'm just saying, do some research. Now, one place that you can go to is All News Pipeline. All News Pipeline for September the 27th, 2019. All hell is about to break loose. So kind of look at that. Y'all got to go to alternative news to get the real news, to see what's going on, because most of those people that's setting up there on mainstream media are agents. They CIA agents. So they have positioned their people in certain places here. This is how this war is being fought. They know that they can't come in with weapons, because the United States has more weapons than anybody, and the best weapons. They know that. So they have to fight a different way. And this is how they do it. They infiltrate, they come from you, you explode from within. And that's exactly what is going on here. We are seeing our country is trying to be taken over And just research who these people are. Just look, it's starting to come out. Nancy and Schiff, and it's many more. And the FBI and the CIA, these are the people where they have been, the CIA and them have been controlling and running things here for a while. I talked about that once before, and you can look at my older videos where it was back way past even Kennedy days. They the one that had Kennedy killed. And so you can see here, and they trying with this president, but this is a whole different situation here. So things are going to really start to come out, but I just want you to understand what is really going on. It's not a Democrat and Republican thing. It is much deeper than that. And this is not only coming from the United States. This is a world thing. A lot of this is coming from NATO, that the takeover of the United States. When you really do the research and look behind the scene, NATO has a lot to do with this, Europe and them. So they have been trying to get rid of this president, his group, because it's a fight. We're looking right at a fight that's going on. A lot of the people that is working with the president is the CIAs, and they call them the white hats. And so these are the older CIAs, and they seeing the corruption. They see what is going on. And like I say, this is not something that just started. This has been going on for a while, but they was almost had the United States. And now they come in, the troops, I call Trump and President Trump and his group, the troops came in, and so they are fighting the Nazis, the communists that has infiltrated our country and is on the verge of trying to take it over. It's just a lot that's going on, but Ukraine is an important role that's there. I mean, you're gonna see Italy, like I say, it's a world thing that's going on here. So this is a world fight. Now I know that a lot of you have heard, it's all over the internet, about the president, how he has called in the Marines. And so he's bringing the soldiers, he's pulling them out of these places, he's bringing them home, because the fight is here in the United States. And people are talking about that. It could be a nuclear bomb or something going off here. It could be, because we in war, but I'm not really feeling it really strong. I don't feel like if it is, it's going to do a lot of damage, but anything can jump off when you're dealing with that war vibration that's there. So we in it. And and you can go on internet and you can see the orders, what they're talking about, what he's bringing the Marines in. And so, because of this takeover, of the United States of America, the fight is here. And so some people are saying that, it's going to be infiltrated the end of October, sometime in November. But for him to call in the Marines and strengthening the military, why do you think that he put himself surrounded by generals and he's put the military? Because that's what they did. First thing they do this, they have to disarm the people in the military. From my understanding, our military, when the president came into office, didn't even have enough ammunition. So how you over there fighting and you don't even have enough ammunition? So what they were doing was they were slowly disarming. They strong again, and the fight is really here. So that's another reason. It's saying that my connection is not strong here, so I gotta see what's going on. Trump is not the coup. The coup is against Trump. He's the one that's preventing the coup is coming from the Nazis, whatever, the communists. They've been here for a while. Trump is not the coup. No, the coup is the Democratic, is NATO, is other. That why you think Trump is going all over and meeting with these different leaders? He's not the coup. He's preventing the coup that's taking place right now. Now, I'm quite sure for those of you that is keeping up with politics, didn't you see Adam Schiff sat there and lie to the Congress and lie right to our face here? So it's like you can see, get the emotions out of it and look at really what is going on. So you can see who's doing the lying and who's not doing the lying here. And again, like someone saying, the economy, I mean, Trump is still taking care of the United States, even though on one hand, he's taking care, improving the United States. And on the other hand, he's fighting this coup that is going on here. So, and like I say, do the research, just do the research. You can't, most of those people that said no, media has been infiltrated. It's been taken over. All of this was systematically done over a period of time. This is not something that just, like I said, just started. This is and I can speak. This is a good economic time. I mean, everything. And why is these people? If you got somebody that's really helping the country, why you got these people that's fighting so hard? I mean, they should be for the country here. I can speak for African Americans, blacks, however category you want to put us in. There is a lot of opportunity for us here that we have under the so-called racist Donald Trump than we had under Obama. I mean, that's just a fact. So I'm looking at things that's going on and around me. I'm looking at things that's going on. So we got jobs here. I'm looking at car companies. These manufacturers, everything is coming back in. They had outsourced. And so our people wasn't working. They had outsourced all the jobs. Just look at it. Don't listen to the propaganda. Just look at what is going on. So you can see what is definitely going on here. Yeah. And I mean, and more people is starting to see. A lot of us, they had you. I mean, and for my research, one of the CIA guys, this is a psychological war that's going on. And one of the guys that started the psychological program, he's retired now. He's one of the guys that's helping Trump here. So look up the guy who started, I can't think of his name now, who started the psychological part of the CIA. The CIA and the FBI, this is where the infiltration they took the infiltration there. That's where it's at, but it's all over. You got people sitting in Congress. That's not who they communists. That's what we used to call them, communists. And their whole thing is to bring down this country here. And so that's what they're working on. And our action speaks louder than words. What is all those people that's running for presidency, what is they offering this country? I mean, what is it? They talking, they going to do this and they going to do that. Look at what they done before they got here. Look at their track record before they got here. That speaks a lot. And we get these politicians in and they have a whole hidden agenda. And so they tell you this to get in. We got to wake up, people. And that's what's going on. It's about people power. We have to understand the power. Why you think these people over there in Hong Kong or Japan, over there where they are protesting and fighting, they get it. They understand where the power, they see what's going on here. And so we got to be able to see, we got to come out of that hypnotic state that they have had us in. It's time for us to wake up. That's what time it is. I mean, literally wake up. So you got to see who the enemy is, what is really that's going on here. So look into Nancy, look into her son, see what's going on with him. And again, you got news here. All these stations is talking about impeaching Trump, but then nobody is looking at what Biden's son was doing. Nobody is looking at, nobody is saying they allege, but look at it. If these were real reporters, they would be looking at the what is being said. Why is nobody looking at it? It's all there. And that's one thing that they can't take away from the president. He has all the information. And that's, he has all the information. He sees everything that went on. He's talking to these people in other countries, and he's seeing he got everything in front of him, and he just not bringing it all. He's using strategy. He's spoon feeding us while we are slowly waking up. You got so much propaganda that's going on here, but that's what they do. The first thing they take is the media. And so that's what is going on here. And I'm seeing more and more people are understanding. They not believing these lies that's being told to us. All I'm saying is, don't take my word for it. Go do the research. That's all we got to do, is go and turn off the mainstream media, because that's the propaganda machine that's going on. Okay, it's saying when you served, I don't think he's selling us out. What proof do you have? Somebody saying that he believed Trump. What proof do you have? How is he selling us out? I mean, just tell us how is he selling us out? And I don't feel Russia is not doing this. All of this stuff that's going on is coming from Europe, it's coming from Italy, it's coming from NATO, Canada. I mean, all of these, I'm not seeing Russia. They sending you over to Russia to have you looking this way while other things is going on over there. So I'm not seeing Russia being the enemy. And I mean, all of them, they all got their own agendas, yes, but our agenda should be America. This is our home. This is where we at. This is where our families is at. And so this is our concern here. And so all of this propaganda, Russia, I mean, and then again, look at all of that went on with Mueller. Them people sat there and lied and lied and lied. Don't you know, if they really had something as bad as they want to stop the president, don't you know that they would have been came out with it? I mean, it's nothing there. And this is, we just got to wake up and come out of this psychological sleep that they have us in. And we need to understand what is really going on. Okay, somebody say he's done bad things, but nobody can say what it is that he's done. Okay, you're talking about the president. Well, if you can't find out what he's done, well, what is you talking about? That's just like saying when somebody steals something, but you can't prove it and you didn't see him. So, I mean, but we got proof of what these people are doing. That's what I'm saying. Look at where the proof is at. Look at what's there. Not what they want or they can't prove or they can't show. Let's look at what is really there, that the proof is really there. And that's true. The mainstream media is. That's and if you look at the art of war, what they say, the first thing that they take when they take the media, that's the first thing that you infiltrate. And so that's what they did. And so you're getting ready to see, I believe, and from the things I'm hearing and reading, I do believe that there is going to be a lot of arrests that's getting ready to take take place. That's why the president called in the Marines. So I do feel like that people are getting ready to get locked up, because you're dealing with a treason. You're dealing with, I mean, when you have a coup, when a person is trying to take over, or a group is trying to take over your country, I mean, what are you going to do? You know, this is exactly what is going on. Yes, it is. And for the read that order, you can go on YouTube. It's on. They have it posted on there where he's ordered the Marines, and so you know when you order the Marines in, you getting ready to fight. Because the Marines are going to go to these people, these powerful people, and going to arrest them. They're not going to send the police to arrest these people. These people, they're going to send the military to arrest these people. So these people are going to have their groups, Antifa and all of them. You know, they the ones that they're going to have them to try to start things here. But see, why you think they're trying to take away our guns? All you got to do is look at other countries where they took their guns away from them. They disarmed them so they can come in. So the United States is not giving up. Why you think they keep talking about gun control? They want you to take away your guns so they can come in. United States is not giving up their weapons. And so the president have the military, he have the militia, the people that has their guns. He got the hood people, the people from the neighborhood. He got because we understanding that this is about us. It's not about the president and the propaganda. It's about us. So, you know, this is really what it's about. And again, all I'm saying is don't take my word for it. Do your research. Go look at quit listening to the media, because those are agents. Most of them sitting up there are CIA agents, intelligent agents, and that's their job, to brainwash you. That's that part of the psychological part of the intelligent community, and that's what they're using on us. And it's time for us to wake up and see what is really, how they say, wake up and smell coffee or the tea. Yeah, but in Australia, I mean, okay, you might have a wonderful time, but you don't have no coup that's going on there. You know, so you need your weapons. This is a fight. We're in a civil war that's here. We're in a battle that's here. So Australia, it might be good for y'all because y'all don't have a coup that's going on over there. Yeah, we got it. Somebody saying we need to pray. We need to pray for the country, pray for the president, and that's true. But we need more than prayer. We have to have more than prayer. Prayer is the start. That's the start. But it has to go beyond that. We have to really understand what's going on. Exactly. So the person in here is talking about what's going on in Australia. That's great. You can't compare Australia to the United States. And so, you know, we're talking about, this is our home. You know, we all live here. This is where we live. It doesn't matter what your belief and what's going on. This is like when somebody is invading your house. You know, you got to protect your house. You're not going to let somebody just come in and just invade and take over. We saw that with the people at the border. We're being attacked. And so, you know, why is the media not talking about it? Because they part of it. Oh, they would have took over if President Trump wasn't in. It would have been. That's why they so angry. They were so close. They were there, and he and the troops came in, and that's how I look at him, as the troops. Okay, we know guns don't kill people, and we know that people kill people. And we're not talking about killing people. We're talking about protecting what is ours. We're talking about protecting our home. And so that is what's going on here. And I do, and I want to say a lot of people is getting it. A lot of people is getting it. And, social media, I got issues with social media, but I'm part of it. But the information is really gets out real quick because of social media. Yeah. So, yes, somebody say they had a dream that Trump was their pilot and there was turbulence. Yeah, there's definitely turbulence that's here, but we're not going to crash. I can say that much. We're not going to crash. Yeah, and so it's this protection. We're not saying that we're gonna. Somebody, if they know that you arm and your neighbor is not armed, the intruder is going to go to your neighbor house before they come to your house. I mean, that's just how it works. And I just really want y'all, the news is not going to give you the information about what was going on in Ukraine. And so I just need y'all to do your own research here to find out what really is going on. These people's hands is so, not their hands, their whole body is dirty, it's muddy. I mean, it's just straight up crooked. They just, and then in Ukraine, the money into all these billions of dollars end up missing because these people, it's all in their pockets, So, like I say, these is stuff that can be proven. This is not something that propaganda. Look at stuff that can be proven. Hello there. Yeah, yeah, but we're talking about, and a lot of our issues is coming from the power structures, the people at the top, and it gets really deeper. We just dealing with the surface. We haven't even looked at what's really going on. I told you it's an onion, and the more you pull it, the more you peel it, uh, uh, worse it gets. Yeah, Venezuela. Now they just aren't them people. They took over that country and look what's going on over there. And that's what they doing. They trying to do here. And if you look at Soros and his group of people, that's what they do. They go and they take over countries. And so this was like the man who they was really ready to take over the United States, America. So, I mean, we looking at this, and all these people that was sent over here from other countries. Yeah, they've been coming in all the time, but look how they was come. That was an invasion. That was an invasion. And now these sleeper cells, a lot of these people were put in position. The Democratic Party, not all, but most has been infiltrated. That's not what it is. They have definitely been infiltrated. We're not saying the United States is a mess. We in a war. It's a civil war that's going on. It's a coup that they want to take over. Not only someone is saying, well, if the United States is such a mess, why does everybody want to come here? That's why they want to take it over. I mean, this is the powerhouse here. So they want to conquer. So it's not just, we're not saying it's a mess. We're saying that it's a coup, that people from the outside, which I say is the Communist Party, is not, and that's what socialist is. And so again, do your research and quit listening to those CIA people that's acting like that they are news reporter. I'm talking to national people. And so they are there. Their whole thing is to steer you in the wrong direction. Don't give you the news that you can understand what is going on. And this is a great place. And like I said earlier, even though Trump is on one hand fighting this coup, this takeover, on the other hand, he's making this country great. Because everywhere you go, you see infrastructure is being put in. You see all kind of construction and things that's going on here. So people are working. People, in industries is coming here. So this place is getting even greater. More people gonna want to come. That's why you have these people that want to take over. Race don't have nothing to do with it. Somebody is talking about race. Race don't have nothing to do with it. It's called power. It's called finance. That's what it is. And for people that don't know and understand what's going on, they buy into the race thing. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have that. But that's a small part of it. So it's bigger than a race thing here. We're talking about taking over a country. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about power. We're talking about control. You got people here that wants to control this whole planet. And it's even so deep that you got people here, if they are people, that don't even want humans here. But this ain't time for that. That's peeling back some more onions here. But right now, you just got to be able to see what is going on right in our face right now. Yeah, and I mean, you got it's I mean, look at people talking about the killing the babies, eating the babies. I mean, who does that? What is that? That's what I'm asking. What is that? What is definitely going on? Hi there. Hi everybody. Hi Patrick. Hi Kathy. Yeah, but it's greed, but it's more that's going on. We just, like I say, this is just the top layer of the onion that we're peeling, and it's a lot going on. Wait till we get deep into it. You're going to be like, oh my goodness. Yeah, spirit cooking, all of that. So that's what I'm saying. We got to realize what is we dealing with. But we know that what we're dealing with is not for us, it's against us. So, we got to understand what is going on here and come out of the race thing. That's a distraction. It's way bigger than that. It's way bigger than that. That's just a distraction. That's to keep you at the aliens. Yeah, well, you talking about aliens from other countries or other universes here. However, we dealing with something that's really is something that's going on here. But we got to be able to understand it. That's the whole thing that I'm seeing here. So yeah. And so I'm just saying now, as far as some of to help you with some of the research, you can go to blogtalkradio.com/truth and the number 2 and the word power. You can go there, and a lot of the research is there, so you can know what articles to go to, where to look, just to get you started. It's up to you to do your own research here. Yeah, I mean, Nancy is part of the arms. She's dealing with the arms dealership. They dealing with the arms. Like I say, go read Nancy's son. I haven't heard anybody on the mainstream media talking about her son is the head, is the one on the board or the executive of a gas company over there in Ukraine. So it's not just Biden's son, it's a bunch of them. Exactly. Don't worry about aliens. Worry about what's going on around us. But how do we know that Nancy and them not uh, the body snatchers. You know how they show the aliens come and get into people's body, but people can't handle that. We gotta take it one step at a time. We have to take it one step at a time. But this is not a time to be afraid either. This is the time that we have to understand what is going on here, and cannot be fearful, because that's one of the tactics. That's one of the ways that they use. They use fear, and so you cannot embrace the fear. That's one of the weapons. So don't get all fearful. You can't do that, because you're gonna be defeated. No, impeach on what? What does they got to impeach? I mean, just think about it. Now, I could see Clinton, he up there getting head jobs and dealing with all of that. This man is talking to other countries, and it's being revealed that that country was just really, I mean, it's all being brought out what's going on. Like I say, Trump got all the documents. They can't take that away from him. He's the CEO. He got all the information, and they know that. So why you think that they attacking him so? Because they don't want this information to come out, but it's out. It's coming out. And wait till you see the rest of it. Yeah, they all the baby thing, the rituals. I mean, this is all, we sitting here with glasses, with these rosy sunglasses on. And you know what? The timing is perfect, because what year are we going into? We're going into 2020. And what do your doctor tell you when your eyes is when you can see everything? What did he say you got? You got 2020 vision, right? So that's what's going on now. Our eyes are opening up. We have 2020 vision. We are going into the year 2020 with 2020 vision, and we can see what is going on here. We're not blind. They try to put blinders on us. We are not blind. Okay, y'all. Yeah, we know that the Clintons got they part of then do your research with Hillary. Back in the day, she was with, was it, see, I can't remember all these names, but they were Nazis. So, and she's an attorney. I mean, and so just go back and start and see where these people come from. And then you can see her agenda. So she's part of that whole socialist, communist, the takeover. She's a major part of it. So you just have to go back and see what happened. Yeah, we got 2020 visions here, y'all. We are not blind. We can see. And we going into 2020 strong. We going into 2020 with our eyes open, and we have good visions. And so all of that propaganda and all of that stuff that they putting out there, we see right through all of that. So it's not working. It's definitely not working. Yes, yes. And that's one thing that we have. We have control over our minds. We have control over ourselves. And that's what these people don't like. They want to control your thinking, your mind, everything. Well, with Turkey and all of them, that was a move for NATO. He making he playing chess big time. That was a checkmate move for NATO, because I told you NATO is behind a lot of this takeover here. So they gonna be okay. He made a move on them. It was a checkmate move. Yeah, and I notice here too. But that's what and that's how come Nancy act the way she act, because that was their whole thing. They did own the government. They did, and they don't own this president. So that's what I'm saying. He called it the deep state, but this was this coup, this group that had infiltrated the government. They had infiltrated the United States, period. And so now it was like when you have sleeper cells and it's time for them to wake up, well, that's what they were doing. And they not finished, but at least you see what's going on. Well, that's why a person on here said that it's hard to do, it's difficult to do the research because of Google and that. But that's why I told you to go to Truth to Power on Blog Talk Radio, because there's a person there that has been researching for 40 some years. And this is something, and he knows these people. He's been following them since the 60s. And so he has some very good research. And if you go, and you can go back in the archives and listen to the old shows, and you can see how he has been hitting it 100%. So that's how I've been getting a lot of my information from his research that he's been doing. And then you can take what he's giving you and do your own research. You know, you got to research the research. So it just kind of guides you. So some people don't know where to start, and some people just need a little information and they can find the rest. Well, that's what that's about. It's blogtalkradio.com/truth and the number 2 and the word power. You can go on there. It's an internet radio show. Every Monday and Tuesday, the researcher is on there. And so you can ask him questions. He gives you, what I like about it, he gives you where he gets the research. So he don't just come on and say, well, this is this and that is that. He tells you exactly where he got the research from. And that's what we need to do. We need to become researchers. And that's what a lot of the internet, even though they're trying to block the information is still getting out there. And that's what I'm saying. It's not a race thing. We all in this together. This is all of our houses. We at home. And so it's deeper than the race thing. That's what I'm trying to get people to see. Oh, somebody asked, do I think we went to the moon? No. But I think they had the capability of going now, the technology now. I don't think that they really did it then. I'm not, to me, in my spirit, I just don't feel like they did. Um, That's how they do. You know, how do you conquer your enemy? You divide them. And then it's easier to get them a little bit at a time, where if they together is, and I think that that was a good analogy for those of you that saw the movie, The Planet of the Ape, the latest ones, when he was in there and he broke this one stick, he broke it and it broke. But when he put a bunch of sticks together, he could not break it. And that's how powerful this country is. We all have to work together. Okay, y'all. That was the information. So, like I say, I do have another channel, Politics and Tea with Beverly D, and so I'm going to come and try to uh, give the information that I have here. And so, understand, you know, the Marines have been activated. They have been. So, if you need to kind of get some extra water and some extra food. We don't know what's going on, but I don't believe that what is going on is really going to affect the masses of people. I just feel like that they coming in, they're going to get, a lot of these people are going to be put in prison. And there's going to be some kind of pushback because we're in a fight. I mean, this is what a war is. This is what a fight is. And that's what we in. I just want people to understand what is really going on here. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, and that's what they did. They divide. And this, I just want y'all to understand this has been going on. This ain't something new. And so remember, y'all, 2020, what kind of vision we got? We have 2020 vision. That's what time it is. So I'm going to go and check out the show. A matter of fact, today is Monday, so it will be on today. And it's just ain't nobody trying to get nobody to change their direction. We just want you to have that 2020 vision where you learn how to do your own research and don't listen to them. That's how you come out of that propaganda, that control mindset, when you're able to think of yourself and understand what is really going on. Okay, one more time, somebody is asking me, and a good article is with All News Pipeline, dated September the 27th, 2019. That's it. All hell is about to break loose. That's a good article that I read. But also to listen to the researcher that I listened to, you can go to blogtalkradio.com/truth, the number 2, and the word power. And you can listen. This old shows. You can go back and listen to the research he did and see how accurate that he has been, and listen to the research that he's doing now. And he's did extensive research on Epstein. The news not telling you nothing. That man was CIA, Mossad. I mean, it is, and the woman he dealing with, they all dealing with, and her sisters and her daddy was CIA. I mean, it's just, this stuff is just, okay. Um, Oh yeah. Oh, Sunday Reed. I don't know, y'all. That took a lot out of me. I might do something live. I might start doing my readings live. Let's see. And I'm getting ready to do the mid reading. So I probably do. I need to let y'all know when I'm gonna be back on. So let me see. I probably do it tomorrow. I probably, because this is mid time and I got to do the readings for the mid. So I just want y'all to know I got another channel, Politics NT. So I'm trying to send my politics over there, and then I do my readings over here. So y'all just have to bear with me because I'm not really good at all of this technology. I'm learning. And so again, y'all, I'm going to go. I've been here almost an hour, and thanks for taking your time to listen to me. And I appreciate you, and I'm happy for the ones that's understanding what is going on here, and they not listening. Or you can listen to the propaganda if you want to, but just don't buy it. Just understand what is going on. I don't even want to listen to it, but it's all around us. So, but once you got that 2020 vision, you can see right through it. You can see right through it. So, and keep the fear away. Keep the fear away, because that's one of their main tools. So don't get fearful. All right, everyone. Love you. Appreciate you for taking your time here to give me some of your time. So appreciate you. And I'll start doing my midday for the readings tomorrow. Peace and love.